This is how I'm able to generate 10,000 US dollars per month at 15 years old. Now, I'm not selling a course, I'm not selling you anything. I've literally got my dot points right there. And I'm going to kind of walk you through what I did and what I would recommend to anyone starting out, an exact game plan slash blueprint to follow. So with that said, the first step, it's the first and it's the easiest step, it's to learn a skill. Now, it's completely free, but the reason why you want to learn a skill is because, in my opinion, every business in the world stems off a skill. You have my agency, which is short form, that's stemming off video editing, script writing, copywriting, hook creation, ideation, all these different skills. Every single business stems off a skill. Paid ad agency, you're stemming off literally copywriting, paid ads. E-commerce brand, you could say that's stemming off, picking a product, the skill of picking a product, the skill of making ads. There's so many different businesses, and I feel like they all stem off a skill. They need to learn the skill. The reason why you want to learn this skill is because of something called experience debt. Because you can't expect to get into business, start an agency straight away, and get results because you don't know anything. You don't know what you're selling. And that's really going to rub off. Let's say you're on a sales call. People are going to know you don't know what you're talking about. So you need to learn a skill. Go on YouTube, search up a skill. For me, I learned video editing. I spent 6 hours a day learning video editing when I started out on YouTube for completely free. There's like a 21-hour tutorial. Now, I probably wouldn't suggest video editing starting out because I think it's going to get commoditized at some point. The only reason why I'm still in the space is because I have amazing results for clients. I've been in the game for a long time. I know what I'm doing. Now, there's something called experience debt. I previously mentioned this before. Alex Hormozy talks about it. It's essentially where you haven't been in the game for a long enough time and you have this debt which you need to pay of experience, because you can't just spend all your time learning. You have to spend time doing. So once you get a basic idea of the skill, I want you to go on Discord, join servers in relation to what you're selling, what your skill is. So for me, I was in video editing servers and I would post job posts. Hey, I'm editing this style of video for $5 per video. So I spent, like, people will laugh at me for this. I was only like $2 per hour editing videos, but I knew that the experience debt is the most valuable part that I can possibly get, because at the end of the day, look where I am now, and it all stemmed off the video editing. It all stemmed off getting my experience, getting people, getting knowledge, networking with people, etc. So the main thing you want to think about when doing this skill is not to make some short-term cash. It's to make experience. It's to get experience. It's to get knowledge. It's to get connections. So don't be afraid to charge very, very low, because you're going to meet people and you're going to get good at what you do. Now, I would suggest doing that for 1 to 2 months. And then you need to build an offer or agency around the skill. Now, this is exactly what I did. This is where you can start making money, because now you know what you're doing. You're good at the skill. You've got results. You know people. You probably, like, for example, with me, I worked in an agency, so I knew exactly what I would do when I started one. And I knew exactly how to run one, how to do client acquisition, how to do service delivery, and all these different topics. You need to prioritize mentorship for building an offer, because this is the point where you need to charge a lot of money. And so there's a lot of different aspects. You need to be getting quality leads. You need to be booking calls with these leads. You need to be doing all these different things, which are quite difficult to do. And so I would prioritize mentorship. I pay probably about 3,000 US dollars a month for mentoring from coaches, from various coaches, teaching me paid ads, cold DM, service delivery, all these different things, because education is really, really important. And anyone who thinks that XYZ is expensive for a mentorship program, look how much people pay for college degrees, right? There's a big difference there. And also, to add on to that, I wouldn't suggest just buying a course. I would suggest spending a little more money and buying a mentorship program, because then you get calls. So you get to talk to people who have made the mistakes that you've made. I'm not selling you a mentorship because I just like running my agency, so I'm not pitching any of you. And then you need to do the most laborsome, if that's a word, path to making money with your offer. So for me, it's just cold DMs. When I started out, it was cold DM, cold DM, cold DM, because I had no leverage other than my own time. I couldn't hire someone. I couldn't pay paid ads because I had no money. So the first thing I was doing was cold DMs, because it was my time. It was laborsome. It sucked, but it's the fastest way to get results with nothing. It's like cold calling, right? So once you do that, you're going to get your first few clients. That's going to take a month. By the way, if I'm making it sound easy, or too easy to where you're like, this isn't it. It is hard. Like, cold DMs suck. I would always suggest creating an Instagram account and warming it up for a month, because the worst thing that can happen to you is get blacklisted and then your messages get shown to no one. So all your work just goes nowhere. So cold DMs suck, but they work. Find a really good mentor, find a good script, and follow that. And then Once you've got about $3,000 a month from the cold outreach, congratulations, because you've unlocked leverage with money. So you can use this leverage, this money, to either hire people, hire other people's time, or put it into a vessel such as paid advertising or more content to scale exponentially. So for me, I run ads. I spend quite a lot of money per month, thousands of dollars on ads, although that's rookie numbers because clients of mine spend 10K a day on ads. But thousands of dollars a month on ads because I've got clients. I've unlocked that monetary leverage, and now I invest that and get the exponential results from ads. So when you scale to 3K a month, you need to start taking the risk and spending your money to make money, because that's a new type of leverage. Previously, you only had your time. Now you have your time and money. So it's really important to use that. Hire people to help with service delivery so you don't have to spend lots of time on that, and you can be the face of your business trying to get new customers, new clients, etc. The three types of leverage: it's time, capital, and people. So when you're having all those three, that's where you're really going to scale. You start out with time because that's the only thing you have when you have no money. You then get capital, where you can actually invest in ads, you can invest in other people, and then obviously the third one is people, which you need money for to leverage other people's time. Because, for example, I only have 12 hours a day, but me and my team collectively have like 50 hours in a day, so we can get much more done. So you need to build leverage for customer acquisition and service delivery. That is basically it. To summarize, you're learning a skill, you're paying off your experience debt, so you're learning people, you're getting good at the skill, you're getting knowledge, and then you're going to build an offer or an agency around the skill where you can charge thousands of dollars in monthly retainers. And then you don't want to complicate anything, you just want to do the fastest outcome, the fastest method to actually achieve the outcome, which is cold DMs. It's leveraging your time. Maybe if your business is cold calling or, group messaging in Facebook, whatever your agency is, whatever the fastest way of getting clients starting out is, and do that. Scale to 3,000 per month using the different types of leverage, and then build leverage for customer acquisition and service delivery. And then that's how you're going to get to $10,000 per month. Because I can tell you, all my recent clients, from like my last 15K closed in the last 4 weeks or so, basically all from ads. Because I built it up to 3 to 5K a month. I used that money and put it into ads. I worked really hard. I paid thousands of dollars for mentorships for ads, and then I put the money into ads, and I got the results out of it. Because that's like, it's proof of concept. You know that these things work because you see other people doing them. So if you pay other people to show you how to do them, then you're going to get the result too. And that's really it. I hope I made it simple. I hope it's not too complicated. It's really, really simple now that I reflect on it, because, by the way, when I started out, I did not know this. I just got sick of trying like drop shipping, trading, all these different businesses. So I was just like, okay, I'm learning a skill and then I'm going to try and monetize it someday. And as I said before, I met the right people. I met a 14-year-old who was running an agency that stemmed off of the skill of video editing, and he offered to coach me for 400 USD per month, which was like the exact amount I was making at the time. So it was a huge risk. I took the risk, and people were laughing at me for like editing videos for like $2 per hour. But look where I am now. That's like the foolproof blueprint now that I reflect on it to achieve this outcome. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this was beneficial.